Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I wanted to do a yarn video. I got lots of yarn in the mail yesterday. I did film the video, well, my daughter Haley, she helped me, but by the time that I seen the video it was like all over the place, and she did her best. So this is I got hairs all over me. This is a remake of my yarn video from receiving yarn this week, and I'm so happy because I did order several different boxes and several different types of yarn, and unfortunately I have already opened them. I was going to open them on camera, but because I had already done this video, they're going to already be open, so just bear with me. And before I get started, I wanted to say a thank you to everybody that's been supporting me on my my YouTube channel so far. And I did want you to know that I am really in good with YouTube right now, so things are moving up and progressing really well for me. I did want to thank you for joining my Facebook, Stitch and Stacy's Crochet. I also have now a Google, I want to say it's Google Plus. There's so many Google things on the internet, but I think it's Google Plus. I have started a group page on there, and I'm hoping to build that into like a community group where we can get together on there and post our pictures, our projects, our ideas, our questions, even complaints, anything. I want to make us another community page where we can just get on there and just socialize and talk about any of our knit or crochet work. So if and I'm sorry I don't have the link to it mentally to tell you, but I do have it posted on my Facebook wall. So if you go to Stitch and Stacy's Crochet, you can pull that up and it is there for you, and feel free to join me. And I'm also now posting my YouTube videos will also be posted to my Facebook wall as well. So you have a couple different options there if you'd like to view my work and my videos, which I greatly appreciate. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show you that I got, and it's hard to see, but I wanted to show you. I got myself a I Heart Crochet sticker. It's going on my van. So I'm trying to find new and different ways now to advertise my business, because it is blossoming very nicely. I'm so happy. So I did get me a sticker that came in. And if the lighting is a little dark, I'm sorry. I could not find a good space in my house today because it's dreary and it's rainy, and no matter where I went it's a little dark, but I have every light on in the house, so hopefully you guys are seeing this okay. Okay, I have my little box over here. The next thing I'm going to show you is something that I ordered from Razzle.com. I did find that page on there, and I ran across their page by looking through eBay for different advertising things that I could buy to support my business. First thing I ran across are these adorable keychains. I thought they were like the really small buttons. No, they were a pretty good size. They're about the size of a golf ball, actually. And this one says crocheting is my passion, so I'm hoping you guys can see that there. So I got me that one. Okay, and I'm not sure if any of you have noticed on my page how I talk about my 5-point star superstar afghan that I made. It's my absolute pride and joy. I made that, put so much time and energy into it, and I did enter it into the Dixie Classic Fair here this past summer, and it won a blue ribbon. So I'm so happy about that. I put so much into that afghan, and at a later time I'll probably show you more of that afghan. But they have on Razzle.com where you can actually make your own items, like your bags, your shirts, your hoodies, mugs, anything like that. You can advertise your business or pictures or anything on it. So I kind of made my own little button to show my pride of my afghan. So if you can see that, it has a collage of photos of my 5-point star Afghan. And it also has my website, or my Facebook, which is Stitch and Stacy's Crochet. And I thought it was happy. I thought it was nice. So when it came in, I was so happy about that. Alright. The first yarn that I want to show you, and my friend Jenna loves it. So I'm hoping you can see a good enough color of it. This is one of my first ones that I got in the mail this week. Not much information on the card, but this is the card. It says JL, and I'm assuming that's probably the maker, the store, the company, whoever. I'm trying to give credit to the right people, but sometimes it's hard with a card that limits your information. And then also the Cetus or Cetus, I'm not sure. I'm wanting to think that that's going to be the color, but don't quote me. Like I said, there's hardly no information. I do the best with these types of cards that I can. This is 50% acrylic and 50% wool. It is 100 grams. And then on the back it just has the care. It's super soft. And it has like a lime green, like a dark blue. It has a rose pink color, and then a peach, and then an orange. So it's kind of a bulky yarn. It's absolutely lovely. I love it. But it's hard to see really. It's wound tightly. If you can see that there. It through the strands it seems to change thickness a little bit, which is fine with me. I like that. And then there's the orange. So this is my first roll that I got, and I did only get one roll of it. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, because all of my kids love it, so probably going to be for them. But we'll see. So this is one. Okay. I'm so happy. This is one of my favorites, and my favorite color is blue, of course. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? That's from Ice Yarns, made in Turkey. This is, the color is Magic Light. You can go to iceyarns.com and see all of their beautiful yarns. I love their line of yarns. They are so beautiful. They have yarns that are like ladder yarns. They have sparkle and glitter type yarns. Any kind of yarn that you want they have, and they're a little bit on the pricey side. This didn't cost me much. This was, let's see, 100 grams. And I think I paid $8 for this, which to me, it's a doable price. So I only bought one, and it kind of reminds me of the ocean, the sea, the ocean. But being at the beach and places like that is just my absolute favorite place to be, and that's what it reminded me of. So if you see here, when I open it, you see more of the blues, and then it goes back to the light, and it's just a collage of turquoise colors, just a hint of white, but I'm not sure that's all white. It looks like it's just pale turquoise, but it's absolutely lovely. I love it so much, so I will probably be purchasing more of this color. I'm sure that I will want more of it, but anyway, so it's absolutely beautiful, and this is by Ice Yarns. Okay, my next one, again a favorite, and I only got one of these because it does have a lot of yardage in it. Oh, you're gonna love it. Look. Beautiful, beautiful. This is very thick, so it is in the bulky line of yarns. And once again, I have the other yarn that I did in my last video that I cannot pronounce the name of that, so I hope they forgive me for that. But it's made in Chile. The color is called Aapa, something like that. It is 30% alpaca, 45% merino, 15% silk. And there's almost 200 yards in this skein, so that's why I only bought one. But anyway, it's like a really dark blue, and if you look in there, you'll see some fleck in there, which I love fleck and tweed, any kind of yarns. The fleck colors seem to be like a cream base. There's a speck of black in there, and there is also like a caramely type brown in there. I'm hoping you guys are getting a good view of it. But it is nice and soft. Of course, I don't usually buy rough yarns. So, but it does change its thickness throughout. And like I said, this does have to be used with, I would say, between a 6 and a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. And I don't think it, yeah, actually it does. It says a 6, so, or a US 10. So, yes, so this is so nice, and I actually got a good deal on this. Believe it or not, I think for the 200s, it's in 200 yards, it's in this skein. I believe that I only paid $4 for this. Between $4 and $6 was pretty much what I paid for all of this. So I'm super happy with this, and this is mine. So, okay, let me see. And then the other, I bought, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Probably something for me and my daughter Emily. I did buy another ice yarn, trying to get one here that's not so messed up in the, it's unraveling itself. Try this one. Okay, now this is called Frill. This is beautiful yarn. This takes a 4.5 or a 5 millimeter crochet hook, and it is considered super bulky. I'm gonna set that one down and grab this one that's already got the label off. Now, I don't know if I can scooch a little closer here. I want you to see it is white, black, and like silver. Okay? And you spread that apart. Look how adorable that is. That is just super nice. I love that. It's got the black in the middle. You see when you stretch it out, there's a lot more black there than white and silver. But it's like netted. It almost looks like a shoestring. I can't tell my kids that's what it looks like. They may try to take it and make shoestrings. So each one of these balls has 50 grams, and I got 6 because that's how it's sold. It was sold in packs of 6. So if you can see, I got 6. And again, it's ice yarns. But it's absolutely beautiful. And what I was thinking of doing with this is making like one of the decorative scarves that people, like if you're wearing a solid like long sleeve black shirt with like a v-neck, make a decorative scarf. You know, not the wide scarves, but something that's about this thin. Make it for decoration purposes, not warmth, and using this yarn to do that with. So I can probably, if I were going to do that, I'll get at least 2 out of that. So out of the whole combination. So my daughter and I will both grab one of those, absolutely. So that is it for this yarn. Like I said, everything came in one day. I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, with the exception of this one, which I got last week or Monday of this past week or last week. With the exception of that, everything else came in yesterday, including my buttons, my car decal, everything, all at one time. My daughter came down the driveway, big old handful, so I was jumping up and down. I was so happy. But I will put the links to, well, it's only going to be 3 companies because a couple of these are ice yarns. I will put the links or their websites down underneath the video down here. I will post it in the box, in the description box. And also I wanted to let you know that my husband and I are going on an overnight trip back to Roanoke, Virginia. And if you remember in my first yarn video, I went there and all of those yarns, well, 80% of those yarns I did get in my first video from Yarn Explosion. And I will put their link also down in the bottom, because I don't think I did that on that video, but I will put that. But we're going back there tomorrow. We're spending the night up in Roanoke, and they're somewhere in the Roanoke, Salem area of Virginia. So I get to go back. My husband says, yeah, I'll get you some more yarn. So I'm so happy and excited. So once I do get that, and we'll be back Sunday, when I get that yarn and I get my little happiness out, and I'm kind of calmed down from the excitement of getting it, I will do another yarn video. I will be more than happy to show all of you what I did get, because it's going to be beautiful. So I'm super excited about that. So this is the end of the yarn video. I hope you guys really enjoyed the yarns that I showed you. And keep in mind, there are bukus of yarn out there. I love Red Heart, I love Karen, I love Lion Brand. I love all the yarns that we do have. It's just that once in a while I like to go to the yarn, individual yarn stores where they, how can I say it, they make their own yarns, they dye their own yarns, things like that, because you get a very different color variation in your yarns along with texture. So I can't wait to go. So I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this video. Please keep clicking my like buttons, and if you have any friends or family that are into crafts and arts and things like that, I would be more than happy to have them on my channel and my Facebook page. And I just believe we should share the art. It's a beautiful art and crafts. So until my next video, guys, I'll quit rambling. So until my next video, guys, I will see you later, and thank you for your support.